Crash Bandicoot is the main character of the video game series Crash Bandicoot. The most prevalent trope that is displayed in these games is the idea of brains versus bronze.
Game over.
Crash is a genetically altered animal that was evolved to be the leader of Dr. Cortex's evil army. Crash escaped from the evil scientist that was experimenting on him. Throughout the first game, Crash is trying to save the story's love interest, Tawna, about to undergo experimentation by the evil Dr. Cortex.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
But throughout the game, Dr. Cortex is consistently one step ahead of Crash, who is fighting his way through these levels with brute strength, showing his bronze, because Dr. Cortex is constantly above him with the brains. In the second game, we see Dr. Cortex is in need of assistance finding the crystals that he needs for his evil plan. In the cutscene, we see that he has no allies to help him out on the planet. Instead of relying on an ally, Dr. Cortex decides to manipulate Crash Bandicoot into helping him.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
This shows the brains of Cortex and how he outsmarts Crash throughout the series. And Crash has to do what Cortex has planned because he does not know the consequences. And eventually, after the completion of the first mission, Crash is told that the world is in danger, and that these crystals are all that can save the world.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Crash then finds out that Dr. Cortex has kidnapped Crash's sister, and Crash goes on to complete the mission throughout the game. What these scenarios tell me is that Crash has fallen into another trap by Dr. Cortex, and he didn't even know it until it was too late. This means that Crash has to rely on the bronze of himself to get out of these situations he finds himself in.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
Throughout the game, Crash struggles with this trope as a negative aspect. However, what is interesting about this video game is that the character is helped out with the player's ability to think critically. While Crash himself doesn't think things through, the player in the real world is able to help him out, navigating through levels, experimenting with different strategies to see what works best. And this is what has allowed me to take this video game and to move into other games. But this is what has molded me into the gamer that I am today. I feel that this aspect of taking the concept of player involvement with character involvement is important because it shows that the player in real life has the ability to make up for the faults of the character that is being played.